Hey everyone, it's Mario Time 1000 and welcome to another video. Today we are looking at this F1 2013 Ferrari F128 Fernando Alonso RC car that I got at the Mall of America while I was on vacation. And this is a pretty cool car. I'm in handheld camera mode because this thing is just so big. This is how my camera would usually be set up. It just won't fit in the frame, so I gotta back off a little bit. This thing is pretty big. It's a 1/20 scale F1 die, or not die cast because it's made of plastic. Just to show you scale-wise, here is the 2016 Ferrari I unboxed and reviewed a couple months ago. And this is the 2016 Ferrari. This is the 2013 Ferrari. You can see how big this car is compared to that Ferrari down there. This is 143. This is 120. So, yeah. Get rid of that, and we can look at this car now. I'm not going to be reviewing, like, the RC or how well it drives. I do have footage of it driving around a driveway. I guess I could show that at the end, but... or just upload it separately or something. But I'm just going to be looking at the car as if it were a die-cast, because it's pretty cool, actually. There's a lot of detail on this thing. I don't know if it's completely 100% accurate to the 2013 Ferrari, because I figured out these, I don't know, Barago or whatever the brand was. I don't even remember what the brand was. I figured out that those aren't exactly accurate as I thought they were, but... yeah, so we're going to be looking at this, and we're going to be talking about it. I have had this thing for a couple days now, so I have my thoughts. So, yeah, let's get on to it. So, as I said before, 2013 Ferrari, you can see number 3. This was before F1 drivers got to pick their numbers, and the numbers were just decided by the constructors' standings. So, Fernando Alonso was the lead driver at Ferrari that year. One thing I never really quite understood about these cars, the 2013 cars, these front noses, I always thought they kind of looked pretty ugly. I wasn't an F1 fan back then, but I have seen season reviews, and these front noses that they used from 2011 to 2013, anyway, back to the front wing. I always thought these front wings were kind of bad, and yeah. But, you know, they used them for quite a while. I think the cars look better now after 2014 when they got the sloped nose back. I thought they looked better. But, yeah, let's see. Here's the actual front wing of the car. It's flexed a little bit. I ran into a basketball hoop with this. You can't really tell. This camera quality is not amazing. I'm not using my regular camera for it, but it is flexed a little bit. So yeah, but we have the Shell logos on the winglets here. We've got the Ferrari logo, Fiat, Pirelli, Kaspersky Lab, I believe. TNT, Shell again, 3 for Alonso. Up here we've got some Chinese thing, and then some random power logos or something that I don't really care about. Don't come back up here, cat. No, 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 no. Frick you. So yeah, moving along the car. Once again, Kaspersky. We have Ferrari World in Abu Dhabi. I don't know if that's like a theme park or something. I know they were talking about a theme park that they were opening in like Spain, I think, but I don't know if that's already a thing. We've got the Ferrari logo again, Santander, whatever the fudge. More crap. Shell, UPS. They're actually stickers, I believe, because I can feel with my fingernail that there's a little bit of a, not an indent. The other way around of an indent, whatever, here. And so I think these are just stickers that have been molded on well, like if you're building a model car, how those stickers are. So, yeah, because right here, there are some air bubbles in this Scuderia Ferrari thing. Please leave. Please leave. So yeah, that's this side of the car. We've got more sponsors and we've got more aerodynamic stuff. Once again, I'm not sure if this is 100% molded after the Ferrari of this year. But we've got the, I don't even know what logo is, hub lot that's on the floor. You can see it's got the mimicking carbon fiber look to it. On the back, we have the rear wing. The rear wing and the front wing are very, very loose, sort of, not cheap, but fragile plastic areas. I think that's because if you run into something, if it was hard plastic, it could shatter or something like that. So it has a little bit of flex to it. But here's the back of the car, nothing much to the back. And on this side, we have the same stuff as we had on the other side. Taking a look at the driver now, because there is a little figure of a driver. It looks like he has no neck. It looks really, really weird. And it doesn't really matter, because if you're driving it around, it just looks sort of normal from the side. But from the front, it looks really awkward. You can sort of shake him out, but there's a bolt right there that's keeping him in. But it just looks like he has no neck. This Ferrari sticker right here is really, really bad. I often press it back down because I feel like it's going to fly off. But other than that, the rest of the car is pretty good. I showed off most of it already. For the underside, I guess, show you that. Nothing much except it's scuffed here, because this is the part where if it runs into something in low, it'll scuff here. It doesn't scuff the rest of the car. Just got your usual RC stuff, like the wheel turner, which will control where the wheels are, sort of. It's in a straight line. Battery compartment. It's really hard doing this one-handed. Battery compartment, 5 AA batteries. I can count right. Yeah, 5 AA batteries. And it goes through batteries pretty fast. I mean, you'll start noticeably seeing that it's slowing down. But it's okay, but it's not incredible. But it does go through batteries reasonably fast. That probably not supposed to happen. So that's the car really itself. It's very, very nice. It's very, very detailed. Driver's a little bit wonky looking, and the stickers are a little bit wonky, but other than that, everything's good. Right here is a part I feel like could easily break. I'm not going to try to force it because it's really, really flimsy right there. The rear wing's pretty flimsy. The front wing is made of a softer plastic, more bendable, more flexible, but I don't feel like it's going to break unless, I run into a basketball hoop and this whole side gets fridged up. But other than that, it looks pretty good. You can show you some of the details in the molding. I'm not really sure what this piece is for. It looks like a fuel lot. It looks like where you fuel the car, but F1 cars haven't been fueled since 2009, so obviously this isn't the case. This car, I didn't think I mentioned, but this car has Fernando Alonso's last win so far, and I believe it was in Spain. So yeah, this car, well, it's a lot for Alonso fans, I guess, because it's the site of his last wins. Of course, he drove for Ferrari when they weren't exactly as good as before. Last thing to mention are the tires. Soft tires, not super soft like I've said in any other F1 video. These are soft tires. They're hollowed out. You can squeeze them very well. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but it's an RC car, so I don't think the tires are going to wear out and be like, you'll start seeing holes in them. I'm pretty sure it's not going to go fast enough. I'm pretty sure you're not going to do anything that would cause the tires to wear that badly. These tires are scuffed because I did run it on the road, but other than that, it's pretty good. And yeah, that's everything. I like this RC car, and I found it in America. You don't see F1 stuff popping around America that often. The last thing to look at is the controller. It's basic, up, down, left, right, Ferrari logo. It doesn't really look like an F1 wheel. I thought it did a little. It sort of does, but it's probably just a basic Ferrari. It takes a 9-volt battery, and I haven't had the controller die yet, and I can't get it in. Yeah, there we go. It's got pretty good range. Hold on. Here's how long the antenna goes. I'm not doing an RC review. I'm just showing the controller so no one's crying about, you didn't show the controller, you stupid piece of shit. Oh, well, there's the controller. So, that is the car. I guess I could throw up some footage of it running around. I'm doing this just for the thumbnail, so the thumbnail looks like cool or some shit. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this F1 video. More stuff to come, and I will see you in the next video.
3D racing. Fuck, I need to get me one of these. This is actually kind of fun.
Let's go back to the Mall of America and get more.
Oh!
Ow!
You okay?
That shit's actually hurt the front wing. I was filming.
I'm serious.